Hello and welcome to a early first look into the game called RPG Tycoon that recently, a month ago, was released on Steam on early access, and now we have a copy of that game to check out. So let's dive into the game immediately and see what the game is about. So we need a kingdom name. Let's go. Well, Defaltia is a great name for this early look, and let's begin. Welcome to the RPG Tycoon. In RPG Tycoon, it is your job to manage to the evolution of a desolate kingdom and rise from the bottom in an attempt to become the greatest kingdom in the entire land. In order to achieve this goal, you will need to hire heroes to help you. You can hire a hero after giving them somewhere in your kingdom to stay. They may be heroic, but there's only so many times you can camp under the stars before you get sick of all the bugs and wildlife attacking in your sleep. So first things first, purchase a quarters for your heroes to stay in from the buildings menu above. Your kingdom awaits. Let's continue. Oops. What is this? Oh, that's the time going. Let's see, this is our kingdom, it seems. So there is a road right here. I guess that's the entrance to our kingdom. And there's a tree in the middle, as usual. So let's see, buildings. Dirt road, small quarters. How much money do we have? 1,400. Small quarters is 500, and we have a dirt road. Let's make a couple dirt roads. There we go. And we didn't lose money. Yet. At least. Road mode enabled. Press backspace to exit and complete. There we go. Aha! There we go. And let's get small quarters. I'm actually gonna leave a bit of space there, and we're gonna have our town center or whatever it's called a bit north this way. So there we go. Adventurers, would you look at that? It appears that you have spread the word of how awesome your kingdom is and gotten yourself a few followers. Now that people are following you and your kingdom closely, you'll start getting some visitors. These are adventurers, heroes from your other kingdoms, civilians or simple tourists that want to see what your capital has to offer for them. Adventurers will visit your kingdom from time to time, and they'll invest in what your kingdom has to offer to them. So make sure you invest in buildings that will attract them, such as stores. If the adventurers are happy with what you have to offer, they'll likely spread the word of how awesome you are. So be sure to keep an eye on what they want from you. That's right, this game is a management sim as well. Aren't you so lucky? Sounds good. Quarters purchased. Huzzah! You have purchased your first building for your capital, which means that you have now unlocked more. Isn't that wonderful? There are plenty of buildings that you can purchase and buildings that you can research as the game progresses, but you'll need to make sure that you have gold in the treasure to do so. You can earn money by hiring heroes to work for you and by directing them to complete quests. At the moment you only have enough space in your quarters to hire 2 heroes to join your cause. You can expand the quarters and hire more heroes over time, but for now this will have to do. Open your heroes menu and browse the heroes that are interested in joining your kingdom. As you can follow us, you'll be able to hire better heroes to help you, but seeing as no one has ever heard of you right now it's going to be tough to get the people to help you out. Maybe check back again when you're a bit more popular. Okay, so we can check the heroes. So we can get 2 heroes. Let's hire some people. So there is Philip the Brave for 100, Scott the Honest for 200, Tara the Bold for 100, Lawrence the Strong for 500, Darren the Useless for 50, cheap guy, and that's all for now. So we have 800 and a bit now, so we could get basically even the most expensive guy and someone else. But I'm gonna get Scott the Honest. He's very logical and carries my slow, but otherwise decent, and he is very strong. So we have a logical and a strength guy, mage and a warrior. Just need a healer for the Holy Trinity. So let's hire him. Are you sure? I'm not sure. You're a first hero. Well done. You have managed to convince a hero to spend their time working for the cause of of your kingdom somehow. Maybe it's that paycheck you just gave them, or maybe they are just grateful to have a place to call home and somewhere that they can go to fulfill their stomach after a long arduous journey. Either way, you'll be paying them upkeep once a month, so you better make sure they pull their weight around by sending them on some quests from the quest menu. You can only instigate one quest at a time, so choose wisely. But you can take as many heroes with you as you would like, so it's worth experimenting with their skills. Okay, so I'm gonna hire that other hero as well, Scott the Honest. So now we have 2 heroes, and so this is the default, yeah? Is this a tourist? I guess so. So we have 2 heroes now, and we can check the quests. Whoop. I guess that was the... Yes, hero expenses, building expenses. So we had to pay rent, I guess. So new quest. We have farmhand, mythics, and delivery. Well, this sounds like a basic MMO quest, so we're gonna go with the mythics instead. Legend is everything, and fortunately your kingdom has a lot of them. Send your heroes to the settlement in hope that they return something magical to you. Sounds good. Send both of the guys. And we have options where to send them, guys. Balderdash, so Boulder Dash basically, Almond Vale, and Raymond Ridge. Let's go Balderdash. Full of upper class folk in the top peaks of the mountain, Balderdash is a busy town that's fairly self-sustaining. They tend to lack any protection, however, so they're often fighting off cave bears and raiders. Next, go. So you can prepare for the quest, it seems, with action points. So food, horses, weapons, aggression, stealth, scouting. Let's go. Aggression, weapons, conduct, bravado. Food is good. A bit of scouting. Horse for everyone. We don't need stealth. We're gonna go with more weapons and more bravado. Bold to go where no other hero has gone before, and start. So, oh, what's happening there? Scott the Honest was a bit flying around. It's fine. Oh, so here's my quest that's going on at the moment. The mythics, loot, influence, and damages. This reminds me of a lot of game dev Tycoon, where you have different things ticking up. So I guess this is something similar. Loot, what you get, probably loot. Influence, probably how you influence the locals. I don't know. We'll see probably when the quest completes how this works. And damage. Sounds like the bugs from Game Tycoon, so probably damage on the heroes or something. Probably HP damage, I would expect. So, my quest, journey stage. Leader, Philip the Brave. And their strategy is: make haste, run hero, run. Who cares if you lose a few things on the way? There's no time for dilly-dallying. You've got to get there as fast as possible as you can. So we have different strategies. Observe surroundings. So often it pays off to be attentive, okay? And on your guard. Let's go observe surroundings. They were trying to find mythics for me. So maybe not just running and dropping everything is the best idea. And yeah, he's actually, I think the Scott the Honest will be the leader, because he's logical. And off you go on your quest. So meanwhile we can check out what other buildings we have. We have a potion store for 600, that is expensive. And a small tavern, also really expensive. I'm gonna make a bit more road, meanwhile. There we go. And we'll do a crossing in there. And backspace. That's a kinda strange button to press, but it's fine. So now we are probably waiting. We have 10 followers. Oh, another quest stage. Conquest stage. A problem has arisen during this quest. How do we handle it? Well, it depends what the problem is. Be confrontational. Okay. Or talk your way through. Okay. Prince Charming himself. Work around it. Let's be confrontational. That sounds good. There we go. And now we really need money. I guess the map is not yet working, but it is an early access game, so it's understandable. You have accomplished the objective. Well done. What? Now what? Be direct. Don't waste time, come home. Oh yeah, let's do that. We probably need some housing for these guys as well. Actually, I'm gonna see. Let's keep the road in there. 3 in the middle, so you have to go around. There you go. Wonder if there's probably not the... Oh! My quest, final outcome. 3 out of 5. So we got 11 loot, 9 influence, 2 damage. Fatigue on both of those guys. Scott got experience, HP and mana full. They didn't need to fight or anything, I guess. And our scouting did not help. Debriefing. Baldur's Dash, don't really care for mythic quests. Okay. And I don't think we chose the best strategy. Could be. How would I know? But this is definitely the same type as in many Tycoon games, and especially the game dev Tycoon that I keep reminding myself of this game. This is basically what you get your review score in that. It's the same thing. So choose correct things, get higher score, and get better stuff. Ooh, recovered items. Your heroes have recovered items on their journey. Take a look at what they have found. They might be useful to you and your kingdom. Sword of Hoarding, Shield of Secrets. Nice. I can sell them, or I can keep the items and sell them in your stores to the adventurers. I think we need money right about now. But Sword of Hoarding sounds really good. And Shield of Secrets. Let's see. I don't have a store yet, so we need the money to get the stores. Let's sell everything for now. That didn't give me that much money though. Well, it did actually give me a decent enough. 230 from the thing and also the gold. I still don't have money to build the potion store or the small tavern, so I guess these guys just have to go for a new hero. Oh, not there. Sorry, in the quest menu. Oh, also the inventory. We could have seen some info about those. Let's do another quest. So they didn't give about my mythics, but let's go for a delivery instead. Because the post office has not been invented yet. Nice. People need to contact people. Sometimes those people live really far away. You'd think there would be some kind of collective service that delivers letters to people or something. Until then, your heroes will have to do. Yeah, but you would imagine that fantasy worlds would have a pretty good delivery system for mail and whatever goods. But no, it's always the heroes that have to take the things everywhere. So Philip and Scott announced time for another quest. It's on a level 1 quest, costs only 30 gold. Guess you can only have one quest at one time, like it said. Would be actually nice if you could have like multiples going in here. Actually, that in mind, let's try that. I'm not sure. I think it did say that you can only have one, but let's send Philip on the delivery quest to Almond Vale. Almond Vale sits at the heart of the bustling crossroads and is full of traffic. They are incredibly proud of their hometown, but have issues defending it from the pesky raiders. How about Raymond's Reach? It's the next closest village to the capital. It's very small, so there's not much going on, but they are always happy to have visitors and are very friendly. Let's go over for Almond Vale. And let's get some horses. Speed would be really good. Food is nice, do some scouting. Aggression is not really needed, but have weapons. Bravado, and let's go lot of conduct. Because, well, we are delivering goods, so we'll be service number 1 for delivering goods in the Defaultia kingdom. Let's go really balls to the walls with the conduct, and off we go. So I'm gonna try another quest. Yes, so you can only have one quest going at the moment. I wonder, there is this explore and contracts, so I wonder if you can have these going at the same time in here, because this kinda looks like you could fit 3 in there. If not, that would be a really nice feature. These hero quarters are so cool. Yes, they are. Make haste. Fast delivery, best delivery. So we'll be trying to save some money for the 600. I guess we're gonna get Tavern. Conquest stage. Let's talk our way through. Difficult customer. doesn't want to get the delivery taken. And let's see how that goes. So there is definitely a small learning curve, learning what to do in some quests. I hope there is somehow some kind of way to deduct what would be the best strategy and everything in each stage, in each mission. Maybe a research or something later in the game. Let's be direct and why not investigate a bit? Maybe there's something extra. Get a tip for delivering the pizza. Fantasy pizza. Ding! Level up. So we got loot, influence, and damage. Well, it was decent. Scouting didn't help at all. They don't care about the deliveries, and we didn't choose the best tactics. Shield of Timekeeping and Shield of Eternity. All these shields. Let's sell all. I'm just gonna try to get the 600. Ah, close, close. Oh, congratulations. You have earned enough renown that you can now send your heroes to explore the land on their own. You can now spend your renown on the quest menu to send the heroes out to explore the land. From this menu you are able to select the purpose of each exploration mission, such as discovering new types of missions that could be available for you, or unlock settlements for your heroes to visit. The world is quite literally your oyster. Unless you are not into seafood, in which case you should probably stay away from the beach. There's a lot of water there. Nice. So let's see. We still don't have that 600. Let's do one more quest. Oops. I accidentally clicked on the town there. So explore. New quest, settlements. Costs you 5 renown. We have 16 renown at the moment. Let's do a new quest. And Scott the Honest, you can do it. So he's going somewhere, I guess. So let's... Yes, you can do that at the same time. So you're gonna go help farmhand. Sometimes you just got to do some dirty work. It is tedious, but always there's always work to be done on the farmlands around the settlements that will help them. No, you are not allowed to kick the chickens. Philip the Brave, go. Let's go to the Raymond's Reach. It was a friendly and small village, so there's farming to be done. And you get some food, do some scouting. It's probably not gonna help. Bravado, conduct, horses. Let's get conduct and bravado, and a bit more conduct and food. We don't need weapons or aggression. This is a farming mission, and off you go. So I wonder what's... This is probably the exploration bar. So make haste. Not sure what it's supposed to be doing, but I guess this is the exploration bar, since it appeared when I did it. A problem has arisen. Work around it. It's probably gonna be, again, wrong solution, as usual. And we have accomplished the quest. So let's bask in the glory. Our epic quest. So we returned from exploring. A new quest type unlocked. And the hero expenses and building is expensive as hell. What are you doing in the tree? Come down, that's decorational. We did really badly in this farming. We need probably to lose some fatigue. We could have used more horses. Okay. Farmhand Raymond's Reach is a good combo, and we didn't choose a good strategy. But we got a Sword of Earth and Shield of Wind. Interesting. Let's sell everything and hope we get enough. No, the expenses were too much. We'll send a... Let's do that again. Ooh, supplies. Let's actually... No. It's tough. It's a tough place out there in the land, and often settlements in your kingdom will run out of supplies. You have more than enough supplies in your capital, so why not visit settlement with a warming gift of stuff they'll probably need. Oh well, Scots can do that. Deliver some stuff for a Baldur's Dash. So I would imagine a lot of food and horses are needed for this. Just a bit of stealth, a lot of conduct, and a bit of scouting. Oh, a lot of influence and loot coming up immediately. I guess going with the food, and that was a good idea. New kingdom discovered. It appears that a new kingdom has been found off the borders of your own. It's said that over the silver valleys of the Mortonian waterfall lies the kingdom of what is that? Calzeroros. The kingdom of Calzeroros has already begun to make a name for itself throughout the land by hiring multiple numbers of heroes to defend its honor and spread fame to continue their settlements, who appear to be conforming to their wills rather than rapidly. It is said that the leader of their kingdom is very wise. Let's see. On your guard. You don't want to lose your supplies to some thieving bastards on the road. They are expensive. And another problem has arisen. If there was a small description, what's the problem? It would be really nice to know. So here's a lot of logic. You can talk your way out of that. Let's hope we get the 600 now. At least no damage this time, and influence is pretty high. And let's be direct. Return post haste to home. And well, loot is not the best, but so is not our early heroes. Damages, no, not good. A level up, and let's see what we got. We could have used more aggression, and Baldur's just doesn't care about the supplies as well, and that was a horrible tactic as well. I'm not the best guy sending these guys out to do quests, but it seems it will have to do. So we got Staff of Wisdom, ooh, that's a lot of money, and Shield of Secrets, and Sword of Humor. Well, this is gonna be enough money to make the thing, so I'm gonna sell. Oh, I cannot sell these for some reason. I can only sell all or keep all. It doesn't allow me to sell them one by one. Well, I'm gonna sell all of them for monies. 800, nice. So we can now unlock a tavern. Give your heroes somewhere to relax. So that's probably where you remove the fatigue from them. So 600 for that. Let's put it on the edge here. This is the entrance to the city. So tavern near there. The tavern. Your capital has now a tavern, which is the great place for your heroes to relax and blow off steam after a long journey. The tavern will recover heroes' fatigue, but if you don't let your heroes recover their fatigue, they'll become less effective in the quests and cause more damage. Heroes that are fatigued return with much less gold and very little experience from each quest. It is a good idea to make sure that they visit the tavern regularly between quests. You can often find information on new buildings and new features here too, so it's always worth watching out. So let's click on there. Aha, library. So we could buy a library from here, or I guess this is unlock contracts. Interesting. They are doing stuff in here. I don't know how you there, but let's purchase a library and see how this works. There we go. So you send them to the tavern. So Philip goes to the tavern, hanging in the kingdom, and Philip the Brave is there resting. So it probably takes time. So did we unlock a library? Yes, we did. Although expensive, the library is a crucial structure to any popular capital. The library will allow you to undertake research, which can open you up to a variety of upgrades for your kingdom. 1000 gold and the potion store. This is a bit out of my league at the moment, but we need one of those. I wonder if you get housing for non heroes in your capital as well, because it's a bit barren with just one house in here and a tavern. Now let's send let's do the farm hand again. Scott go do that in the Raymond siege. That was a good target for that. So we need more food and more horses in there. Bit of scouting, contact, bravado, go. 2 heroes would probably be a good idea there, instead of just 1. So, make haste. I actually didn't choose the correct ones last time, and I think I did make haste last time as well. And work around it wasn't the one. Let's be confrontational. At least the loot is high. Damage is also high. Being confrontational with the farmers was probably not a good idea. And influence is kinda bad. So he's done now. Let's be direct. Oh no! Game over! Look what you have done. You have driven your kingdom to bankruptcy. There are really no coppers left in your treasury. Why would you go and do that? Regardless, it appears that this is the end of the road for you as leader. The people have rebelled and overthrown you. And the power you once had over the people in this kingdom has been lost, and your capital has officially been abolished. Your once subservient heroes now have relinquished themselves from you and left the capital in search of another leader to offer their services. It must be that other kingdom next door. As for the people, they'll go living off the land and will most likely choose to join one of the surrounding kingdoms for support, assuming that the raiders don't get them first, of course. Perhaps next time you should be more careful with your money, and the people will trust you a little better. What good is a kingdom without fortune? I should have maybe saved a bit on my coffers and not just go spending spree by everything. So that's a good information to know next time. Maybe an indicator when your expenses are coming and how much would be nice to have somewhere. Like next month you have to pay this amount, like somewhere here or whatever. Would be a nice addition. But that is a game over for me. The game feels really nice, even though it's obviously very much in the alpha build, like it says in here in the alpha build 0.1.71. So it is definitely very early access game, earliest of the earliest, but it feels already really nice. What it is, the core functionality and the core idea of the game is just amazing. Like people have compared the game to the other Tycoon games, especially Game Dev Tycoon, and said that maybe they should be playing that game instead of this. But I would say that is just a credit to this game, because if there is a really good game, they are comparing this game, there is definitely something good already in this one as well. And I will definitely look forward for more and more content for the game. It is fairly cheap at the moment as well. It's on Steam already in the early access, like I said, and it has been greenlit, I think, as well. And it's only $5 or €5 in there at the moment, so definitely go and grab it. And I will definitely be playing this more on my own and trying to survive a bit more than 25 minutes on the kingdom. I didn't know you could go bankrupt that easily, but it's a Tycoon game, so it was bound to happen. And whenever the game gets a bit further in the development, and I hope it will be, I will definitely take a look much more into the game. And comparing this to other early access games, this does seem to have already a base game functionality, and you can go probably quite far in the game. And there is so much you can do with this game. Add many more different buildings and many more mechanics and quests and the loot and all kinds of stuff. So it's a really well done idea. And I hope the development continues, as it is apparently going really well at the moment. What I've been checking the information from Steam forums and the communities and everything, and it doesn't end up something like the Double Fine Space-based DF9, but I'm really sure that they will not go that way with this game. The developer for the game is Scatonic Studios, if you wanna check out the developer, and they have also a Twitter you should follow at hashtag, not hashtag, what is that? Well, Scatterlink Studios is the Twitter name as well. I'll have a link below this video, so you can take a look at that. But anyways, so this has been my 30 minutes of this game. Early first look and try of the game, and I like it, so go and check it as well. I'll see you guys next time with more videos.